Welcome back, gang. We're here in the shop, Party Shop Shenanigans. It's an eventful day where we take 1994 Isuzu Amigo to Project XJ's shop. So stick around. We're going to have some fun. Make somebody smile. Bob out.
I love it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so which one's the real Bob? So I am here with Caleb from Project XJ, and the two of us and Thomas from Black and Blue Garage are working on this Amigo project. It's been a lot of fun so far.
It has, yeah.
We haven't
Done
heard
quite a bit.
We haven't heard each other.
No.
We haven't had any crosswords. He said that very quietly.
Maybe a few swear words, but not at each other.
Mostly at this doggone Isuzu. So today is the last day in Party Shop Shenanigans, and we will be taking the Isuzu over to Project XJ. And we're going to do it in a completely legal manner because it is registered.
That's right. Yep. Got a license plate.
And
registration.
And actually the license plate and the VIN match for this vehicle.
Yeah.
So truly, yeah. So we got a few things we need to do to it first. We're going to take out the windshield because
that'll make it more road legal.
Make it more road legal and probably more aerodynamic. There's less vacuum, right?
Yeah, it just goes straight through. There's no pressure buildup behind it.
And then what kind of things are we going to do to it when it hits your shop?
I think we should put the steering wheel on because
Yep.
this tiny one isn't going to work. And we got to have an XJ part on the Amigo.
Of course. I mean, it's a bleeping Jeep contest, right?
I mean, is there any good build without an XJ part? You know, probably not. In the off-road world.
In the off-road world, okay, I'll give you that.
Just ask Matt. He's always using XJ parts.
Well, it's as if his channel name was Bleepin' Jeep, right?
Yeah.
So we got some bleeping Jeep parts on this Isuzu. What are the things we're going to do before it makes its way to Thomas' garage in a month or so?
We could put in the transmission transfer case.
Yep.
Because I have that at my house, which now has 3-to-1 gears in the transfer case.
Pretty sweet.
And I have leaf springs from a 91 Blazer, K10 Blazer. So those will have to go with it to Thomas's, but we at least have those. The other thing I wanted to do was the front axle. We have the front axle, but
yeah, we've got that Dana 44 that we need to tear down.
We're going to do that. We're waiting on aux.
Yeah, what are we going to do to that Dana 44?
Re-gear it, 513 gears, aux locker, and it needs new steering, because the one we have is really bent.
Yeah.
But I think the ball joints are good. The hubs
hammer it out straight.
We could
weld
weld
a piece of angle iron to it.
It's decent, but it's like I think somebody lifted the axle with it, and it just kind of bowed it.
Bit of an alignment problem.
Yeah, I mean, you just make the alignment with the bow in it, and you're good.
Yeah, I think it'd be good. It'll give it more flex in that Windrock trail.
So when you run into something, it'll just straighten it out.
Yeah. So we have
preemptive.
Preemptive. He's an engineer. He uses big words. I'd say make it more straighter. All right. Well, shall we get after it?
Let's do it. Let's get some footage of knocking out this windshield.
Let's do it. Big words. Isometric. Too many big words. Okay. So I guess we can use this blanket. Where do you want to go? Out with it?
I think we should just push on it and see if there's enough structure left for it to pop off of the seal. If not, then we will...
do these pop off? Or are they screwed? They're attached pretty well. Let's just put here. Does it go underneath like this? Yeah. That's out of the way.
Sure.
Can we pull a windshield without making a tremendous mess everywhere?
Should we just
probably not.
Get the shop vac going now and just leave it here to...
What do you think? Should we try this way? You want to get in and put a foot to it? How do you want to do this?
Yeah, I want to see you do it. I want to see you.
Oh, you want to see the old fat man
Yeah.
in here? Okay.
Or maybe we both push 1 foot each side.
Okay, deal. I hope I can get a foot up that high. Where are we going to go here?
Oh, not much structure left.
Good glue.
Oh, man.
We can do it. Oh, I'm through. Thomas, you're missing out on the fun.
Yeah, you are.
All your yoga practice would be coming in good right now. Ta-da!
Oh!
Boy, that's some good glue.
Whoops.
Oh.
What did we do?
Intruder alert.
Did I turn the key?
Intruder
I
alert.
turned the lights on, I think. Yep, turn the lights on.
Okay, slow and easy is getting the glue to come apart here.
It smells funny.
You know what? I got glass up my pant leg. The great news is now it'll go in my boot. Whose idea was that?
It's
Okay.
just little chunks.
Well, the little chunks I think I can use pliers on, huh?
Man, there's glass everywhere already.
Okay, so
I think we did a decent job.
let me grab a broom before dog walks in. Not too bad. I guess Safe Light Auto Glass has no fear about us taking any business from them.
Nope.
Play a little housekeeping here with some of these shards since Shop Dog Molly always has to participate. I prefer she doesn't walk on any of this. Because, you know, if we put her in the backyard, she would be highly distraught.
Do you have a pry bar? Or maybe like a...
How about in the second or third drawer down where the, right there, see that, those sheet metal pliers that have the big wide duck bill on them?
Mm-hmm.
Would that do anything?
Maybe.
Are there,
Yeah, I was thinking that like
are there
drywall...
black-handled ones in here? Those black-handled ones, you don't have to worry about the vice grip on it. And of course, we're doing this all safe with gloves. I don't have any gloves.
Yeah.
You want gloves? We don't need no stinking gloves.
No, we'll see.
I've got a Wonder Bar somewhere, but it's in one of those mini bins that we've talked about. Actually, you know what? Hey, hang on, dude. You should probably, with this stuff, here. Because those little things do pop around everywhere.
Face shield.
Yeah. He's got a pretty face needs protected. I just need to see stuff. Okay, well, good glue. Good golly. Ugh, sticky stuff. Well, it's good we got this far, but now what?
Drive it like you stole it.
That's right. Drive it fast enough, this stuff will all come off, right? Look at that. Molly's smart enough. She just went outside to lay. That's unusual.
This is harder than it looks.
Well, this glue is substantial. And, well, the glue is also 30 years old. You got to think of that. If this is the original windshield. This seems to be working.
Oh yeah, if we could get this underneath this seal right here.
Yeah.
Come at it from this way.
Well, here I've got to start here.
Oh, you got to start it? This is too big. I made that sound effect so you didn't have to add it later.
Thank you for that. Special sound effects by Caleb. You know, back a million years ago when I did a couple derbies, this was always my least favorite part of the job, and now I'm remembering why. They make these seals like they don't want them to get water in them or something. Crazy talk. Now somebody's out there watching right now saying, well, you knucklehead, if only you used this simple tool that's in sight, it would be much easier, right?
Yeah, probably.
We don't do things the easy way at Party Shop Shenanigans. That's why it's called a shenanigan. You having any luck?
Luck can go either way, so sure.
So here's the funny thing. There's an odd chance we might put a windshield in this later. That's why we're being somewhat intentional, if you wonder. And it is just an odd chance. Do we think that a windshield would make this more sellable, Kayla?
No.
Nah. This could be a Sunday
It's got
driver.
enough charm. It doesn't need a windshield.
It does have some charm. I have a feeling this is going to be kind of like putting in insulation. We're going to find little shards of glass in clothing and stuff that we forgot we had. Let's see. Gotta love safety glass. Oh, hey, good. I did get some color.
Oh, yeah.
But not much. You know, smart people would wear gloves. I don't know where mine are.
It's always a good excuse. It's like when people say, why aren't you wearing a coat? I say, I don't own one.
I thought it was just because you were such a stud, you didn't need to wear one. He's a hot tamale. He's one of the amigos. He's a hot tamale. He don't need no coat.
No, no coat.
So hey, I'd like some feedback from folks watching as we're working on this. Who would have an interest in like a 3 Amigo t-shirt or a hat or a sticker, something to commemorate this? Leave some comments down below. We'd like your feedback. All right. Well, guess what I just spotted? I spy
gloves.
gloves. Here.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to see if I can pull this bigger pieces out and then maybe, to your point earlier, get the vacuum going on some of this so it doesn't grind into stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't know where my gloves were until I looked. So I was telling the truth. Do you want to try this?
Yeah, I think that
this
might
kind of
work.
work for prying, getting behind it and then prying it up. Hey, just for the record, if you wear, these are some great gloves, these Atlas gloves, real grippy, but the back are nylon. Don't wear them when they're welding. They're not.
Yeah,
They're
welding
not
gloves.
great welding gloves.
I think I got your wife's.
Oh, did you? Uh-oh.
Medium size.
Uh-oh. Huh. Yeah,
Hopefully.
she's out here in the shop a lot.
That's all right.
Well, I get this out of here and
Okay, here we go.
ooh, don't scratch the paint.
Whoops.
There we go.
I am really slow at this.
That's all right. I'd rather be slow and not bleeding than bleeding out at a rapid rate. So one of the rules in my shop has always been the only blood allowed on the floor is mine. So
Oh, okay.
As
As long as it doesn't make it to the floor, I'm all right.
That's right. As long as, yeah, as long as it doesn't make it to the floor. I just thought of something. You know what an amazing improvement we just made to the defroster?
Oh.
It's gonna be clear as a bell.
Permanently defrosted. Except for your face.
Yeah, and we worry about that a lot here in Arizona. Just for the record, for those who have to worry about that a lot. Okay, this is the new improved, what did you use to clean that windshield with? Was that Simple Green?
Smash.
Oh, or ball peen.
Yeah.
All right, so now we've got the windshield out, everything all cleaned up and vacuumed out. Caleb's gonna have a nice clear view of it now. And you know, who knows? Last steps, if we have a few bucks left over and we feel it's worthwhile, we might put a windshield back into it just to keep that Tennessee rain out of our face in October at Windrock. Okay, I guess next steps are a quick test ride around the block.
See if it starts.
Yep. Give her a heck, Gipper. Let's see what happens. We're getting ready to take the Amigo over to Project XJ's shop. And just for the record, in case anybody wonders, we only bought it for 750 bucks, but it is registered. That's right, we got brake lights and everything. Or at least we did. We're not going to check it. That's a good start. Now, just be nice to my Jeep. Do not hit Papa Smurf. That would be bad. Now, we had one big connection we had to take out, which was the ABS controller. Nah, I'd pull ahead, take another stab at it. You go that way. You can hear that raw horsepower. Yep, you're good. Straight back. Now you can cut around. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Hey, Caleb, you want your windshield?
Oh, yeah. You want to jump in? Get the wind in our face?
Absolutely. Caleb's going to put on his official windshield.
I forgot I made it your head size again.
Yeah, if you made it my head size, I got a lot of rocks. You look like you're from Buck Rogers now. Okay. Taking the maiden voyage in the low rider now that we've got our seats set way down low.
Just way lower.
Way lower. Look at that clear windshield. Oh yeah. Digging this. How's that wind?
I can't feel it.
I'd make a left up here and let's go where we did the roundabouts.
Okay.
I mean, let's not make any dust, but at least a little extra drive.
I tried to put on my blinker.
Nobody this way. Nobody this way. We are golden. The Amigo is alive. Runs out pretty good. Still all original drivetrain we've got. What do you think, boss?
All good. You can tell how fast you're going. That's the speedometer.
I don't think you can hear anything that he's saying in the wind, but
Oh, I lost it.
we'll get it on the way back.
Did it make it all the way out?
Nope, it's inside.
Okay.
You don't need no
Nope,
stinking
we don't
wings.
need that. Well, apparently it wasn't tight enough on my head.
Apparently not. I'm sure nobody can hear us over the wind with this microphone, but who cares? We're having fun.
I forgot to use my turn signal.
Oh, your turn arm? You should have used your turning arm.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Remember left, right?
I said this is our speedometer. It tells you how fast you're going.
Yes, we have a windometer going up here.
Don't lose your hat.
Nah. It's glued to my head.
40 miles an hour. And a crooked steering wheel. We also go with the 5th gear. Oh yeah.
Smooth.
Feel the torque.
Holds all the gears. No strange sounds. In fact, this transmission works so well, let's take it out and put a different one in that we don't know anything about.
Yeah, I moved the stick around a little bit. Felt fine.
Well, you guys rebuilt it basically. I would do just a U-turn here because the neighborhood becomes a real bear to try to get around. Oh yeah, we've got us some awesome exhaust.
Do these people have to stop?
They do not.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Unless you pull out in front of them, but I am on the hospital side and I don't really want to be on the hospital side, so. Okay, U-turn.
Yeah, turning radius.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Just tools.
it's just tools.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, don't worry. They might have fallen over on the gas tank, but that's okay. We carry tools with us when we drive down the road on test runs in 94 Amigos. So I don't know, that's probably just about right to catch everybody, right?
Yeah.
You've got Calum here with a windblown look. Actually, this thing runs out pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Drivetrain solid.
Perfect arm height.
Steering's pretty solid. I don't think anybody can hear anything we're saying, but I'm going to try. And yeah. Brrr, 5th gear. Brrr. I think it's ready for a trek to Project XJ's garage.
Let's do it.
There goes my hat all the way out.
All the way.
He was right. I lost my hat. Here, I'll hand you. I'll jump out and get it.
I'll turn around and I'll pull out on that side.
Okay. I don't want this motorcycle to hit my hat. That's why I was going to jump out early. Here, you take the camera.
Here, I'll get it.
Calum's my hero.
Got it.
My hero.
Didn't even stall or kill it.
It's all warmed up now.
We haven't gotten much movement out of the gauge, but it did move slightly. It's cool.
We don't judge temperature by a gauge. We judge it by the steam.
By the smell.
Yes. Ode the way.
Guy almost missed it.
He did. I suspect he's driving without a license or registration. But that's just a wild guess.
Be a good guess.
Okay, wave to the nice people. All right, we'll wheel back in the shop, load things up, and make our trek.
I wonder how many RPMs you can put into it. Like, you know, I don't want to overriv it.
No, you don't want to take all the life out of it before Windrock. Well, with 207,000 miles on the odometer, it's just broke in.
You know, I had a 1991 Geo Metro 3-cylinder that had 243,000 miles on it.
Dang, that's getting right up there for a 3-cylinder.
Yeah, and it would barely do the speed limit. Like, you didn't have to worry about getting pulled over.
unless
you
it
couldn't go the speed limit.
unless it was for impeding traffic.
Yeah. There was a slight hill on the way to school, and I'd drop it down to 3rd.
Give it everything you got.
Yep.
And put one foot out and kick.
Like a skateboard.
That's right. All right, I'm thinking Project Amigo is ready for a little trek. What is it, about going the way we're going, about 8 miles to your place?
Yeah, 15 minutes or so.
This is probably as many miles as it will get put on it in the next 2 years. Okay,
straight miles.
so any thoughts about the Amigo and our little run down the road?
We learned it's a little windier than we thought it would be.
Yes, with our new windshield cleaner, it is a bit windy. And ran out pretty good. Front end was pretty tight.
Yeah, steering is sharp.
Transmission was tight. Rear end was tight. I think those are all in good enough shape. We'll just yank all of them out and put something else in it.
I can't wait to take off those stupid hubcaps.
Yeah, but the engine runs well. And it's idling on its own now that's warmed up.
Yeah, see the gauge moved a little bit.
Yeah.
It was below cold, now it's slightly above.
Huh. Did anybody ever check the coolant level after we fixed that leaky hose?
We did put a little bit more coolant in, and I think I filled up the little reservoir thing.
Okay.
But we do have some in there, we just need to mix it with distilled water.
Distilled water? We have no stills here. We go to distill for the water. So, all right, well, let's shut this down, pack it up, and hit the trail.
It died just like it ran.
Silence.
Perfectly.
He's strapped in. We've got the harness all in. It's all securely mounted here. Does this feel tight enough? Okay, I got him strapped in tight. Making sure. All right, I'll see you there.
All right.
And away the Amigo goes. That is a speed racing machine. See ya, Amigo. And look what I've spotted in the wild. I have spotted in the wild an Amigo. Caleb and I taken the Amigo from Party Shop Shenanigans to Project XJ. He has his official, oh, I see we don't have brake lights now. We had them, but I think when I disconnected that anti-lock system, that probably changed it. But he had his right turn signal on. We are now going to embark upon a highway adventure. Away we go. And look at this, friends. The Amigo running 60 miles an hour. Yeah, baby. We got a runner. With all that drivetrain working like it is, I think we should probably yank it all out and put in some completely foreign, oversized, not made for this vehicle axles and a new transmission transfer case. But hey, the engine runs well. Okay, here he comes. I hear an Amigo. All 73 horsepower or so of it. Making its way now into the shop of Project XJ. This is where the Amigo is going to live now for the next little while. And Caleb's got his ace #1 co-pilot in there helping him out. And this is where the Amigo is going to take on its next stage in life. It won't be terribly obvious what it is, but we're going to be putting in a transmission transfer case. They're integrated for this Amigo. We're going to, we're going to do all kinds of fun stuff, but it's not going to be the big metamorphic change that we're going to see after it gets to Thomas. So there that is. That just last weekend, what was it that the two of you did? You put in a 3-to-1 reduction in the transfer case for low?
And then we brought this. So we got the front Dana 44 from a Blazer, not this Blazer.
Right.
But same axle.
So we're going to tear that down and build it, putting in a locker, I believe.
That's the plan.
Going electric?
Just manual shit.
Manual. Make it something that we can maintain on the trail.
Yeah, I like the manual shift. You can't go wrong with it. And then it always has the lockout, drive-away lockout, where you take out the little bolt, basically, and put it in, and it either keeps it locked or unlocked.
Aha. Cool. So we're going to rebuild that here in your shop, but we're going to take it to Thomas' shop when we put it in, because over there we've got some leaf springs that that might come. These leaf springs are actually out of this Blazer. Is a friend of yours, right?
Yep.
And then that front axle and another came out of a different Blazer, a 77 Thomas found. So here's the leaf springs we're going to probably be using, and the Amigo is going to have a whole new life here in a little while, but the big changes will happen when we get over in Morenci and we get it in the black and blue garage. So there we have it. We've got a few chores to do, but there's an odd chance we might find a little dirt with this later and see what it does.
I like it. We will. Right over there.
Yes!
It'll be over yonder. Okay, gang, that's going to button up this episode. The Amigo is tucked away into its new shop for the foreseeable future, right here at Project XJ. Make sure you keep up with our playlist going on at Black and Blue Garage, Project XJ, as well as Party Shop Shenanigans. Remember, this is a really fun build put on by Bleep and Jeep. It is our Beast Wars Challenge entry, that little 1994 Amigo. It's going to become more than what you see now. Click like, click subscribe, and would love your feedback. Click comments below. I'd love to have some conversation with you. Go out and make somebody smile today, all. Bob out.